So good morning, everyone. We will start our virtual
Morning po.
session. Yes, yes. Okay. So for this session, we will be discussing the distribution channel, selection of channel members, selection process, finding the prospective channels, applying selection criteria, and securing the channel member. I hope we can finish this lecture so we can discuss the forum later on. So the objective is to have an appreciation for the importance of channel member selection, to understand the relationship between channel member selection and distribution intensity. Know the main sources for finding prospective channel members, be familiar with generalized list of selection criteria, recognize the need for adapting selection criteria to the needs of the firms, realize the channel member selection can be a two-way street, appreciate the need to offer inducements to prospective channel members so that we can secure them as actual channel members, and recognize the human side of channel member selection and the role of fair and friendly relationships in channels. So basically, we'll be talking about distribution channel. What is a distribution channel? It is the route through which goods or services move from the company to the customer, or the transfer of payments that is happening from the customer to the company. So generally, it connects the distribution channel. Sabi niyan, it connects the link between the producer and the consumer. So if we have products or services available, so what is the link, the channel from our side to our customer? So from manufacturer to customer. So different books, different authors have different schemes, different categories. So let us just stick with this 0 level, 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels. When we say 0 level, there is no intermediary. So we are directly connected to the customer. So that is 0 level. 1 level, there is one intermediary. In this case, it is shown from manufacturer. It will go to the retailer, going to the consumer. So of course, when we say 2 level, there are how many intermediaries? Of course, 2. So it will be from manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. And last, we have 3 intermediaries from manufacturer to wholesaler to jobber to retailer and consumer. So being marketing majors, this is just a review. I know that you're already familiar with these distribution channels. So we proceed. Let me check. So let's say, for instance, consumer product distribution, Coca-Cola to our customers. Which level do you think? Sino kaya mga intermediaries from the manufacturer, Coca-Cola, to customers? Anyone?
0 level.
Yes, Yuri?
0 level.
0 level. Ibig sabihin, mula sa Coca-Cola planta, diretso sa customer. Tama ba yon, Julia May?
Opo.
Any other opinion?
Same with me, sir.
Ha,
0
Yuri?
level po.
Ano na?
Yes, I agree with her po.
Na direkto. Okay. Pasensya na.
Po sa akin, sir.
Retailer.
Aha, may
Hello, sir.
retailer. Okay.
Same din po sa akin.
Evangeline, please raise your hand so that I can acknowledge before you can answer kasi mahirap yung sabay-sabay, ha? So, Evangeline muna.
Hi, sir.
Annabelle, wait lang, ha?
Yes, sir. I think from retailer po. Retailer before consumer po.
Aha. Annabelle, you're saying?
Hello, sir.
Nag-ayaw po ng mic ko.
Ha?
Hello po?
Yes, Annabelle.
Naririnig po ako, sir?
Loud and clear.
Bali, para sa akin po, sa distributor muna bago po mapunta sa mga reseller. And then sa reseller, saka po mapupunta sa customer yung brand ni Coca-Cola.
So, may distributor pa. So, ilang channels ngayon? Dalawa na. May distributor, may retailer, before consumer.
Yes, before
Okay,
consumer.
thank you. Evangeline? Okay. So, tama naman halos. Tama naman yung ideas nyo. So, tingnan natin unang-una. So, from Coca-Cola, dumadaan siya sa mga supermarkets. Di ba? So, Pure Gold, Landmark. Nag-grocery ba kayo?
Yes po.
Bumibili kayo rito. So, ang mga supermarkets ba ay wholesaler or retailer? Tingnan natin. Check, review.
Retailer, sir. Retailer.
Retailer po.
Okay, retailer. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng wholesaler? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng retailer?
Si wholesale po pag
Wholesaler po, yung madami.
Correct. Ang wholesaler, madamihan ang bili niya.
Madamihan, opo.
Okay. Eh, yung retailer.
Retailer, yung kakaunti lang po.
Okay. So,
Kakaunti lang po yung
etong Pure Gold, Landmark, Robinson Supermarket, ano ito? Retailer, wholesaler?
Wholesaler po.
Wholesaler.
Wholesaler
Tama,
po.
wholesaler. So, ang ano niyan, ang channel na ngayon yan, meron from Coca-Cola, dadaan sa wholesalers, and then bago pumunta sa customer. So, channel,
Yes.
ang channel. Next. Convenience stores. 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Mini-Stop. Familiar ka dito sa mga convenience stores? Yung ating mga neighborhood sari-sari stores. Diba?
Yes po.
Nakakabili ka dyan ng Coca-Cola, di ba? So sa tingin nyo, ang mga convenience stores, wholesaler or retailers?
Retailer po.
Retailer po.
Retailer po.
Very good, retailer. So, kumukuha rin sila sa malalaking wholesalers. So, ito.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, yung malalaki pang convenience stores, pwedeng dumidiretso sa Coca-Cola, pero yung iba, bumibili sa wholesalers. In
Yes.
this instance, meron na tayong 2 channels. So next, yung mga restaurants. Di ba pag order ka dyan, meron yung Coke, may Pepsi, may mga ganyan. So saan sila kumukuha? Diretso
Opo.
sa Coca-Cola. Sometimes, dumadaan din sila sa mga wholesalers. Pero siguro minsan, meron din silang ang Coca-Cola kasi marami ang mga jobbers din eh. Maraming mga agents yan, di ba? So, hindi lang malalaking truck meron yan. Meron yung mga maliliit na pick-up. So, they are saturating the market. So, pwedeng ang mga restaurants, yung pwedeng kumuha sa mga wholesalers, sometimes pwede rin dumirekto. Yung mga restaurant, yung neighborhood restaurant natin, di ba? For sure, bumibili yan sa mga supermarket, sa wholesalers. Saan pa minsan ang channels ng distribution ng Coca-Cola? Inuno ko kasi itong Coca-Cola kasi siya yung maraming alam na samples. Special events, sa mga concerts, sa mga sports Olympics, yung Asia, ASEAN, yung mga sports events, yung mga festivals. So, nag-i-sponsor ang Coca-Cola, di ba, sa mga concerts. So, ganun talaga eh. So, isang channel yun ng distribution para, number 1, ma-advertise na ni Coca-Cola at saka nagtatayo sila ng mga booth doon, di ba? So, yun ang kanilang channel of distribution. So, pag-aaral natin ngayon, bakit ba importante ang distribution channel? Different companies and different firms, different manufacturers or producers have different distribution channels. Depende yun sa nature ng business. So let us move on to the next company. Insurance company. O yan. Familiar ba kayo sa Pilam Life, Sun Life, AXA? Familiar kayo?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Po.
Yes,
Mga
po.
help. So, sa tingin nyo, ano ang distribution channel ng Film Life? Direct ba ito?
Direct.
Direct. So,
Direct po.
Direct, sir. Direct.
direct. So, magmula sa Film Life, kumakatok ba ito sa bahay-bahay nyo?
Yes, sir.
Insurance?
Yes po, yung mga
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Sir, hindi ko na
Door to doors.
yung mga ano po, yung mga empleyado ng
Mga employee nila, sir.
Yung mga employee nila,
Yes, nagda-direct po sila ng alok.
nagda-direct sila. So, sometimes makikita nyo ito sa malls, di ba?
Yes, sir.
So, may mga, hindi yung Film Life mismo. Meron pa rin yung intermediary. Okay? Kasi mahalaga ito eh. Ikaw may ari ng Film Life, mag-hire ka ng employees mo. Ang pag sinabi kasi employees, nasa office yan. Pero pag yung field, nasa field na, ito na yung
Agent.
may mga agents na. So, yeah, they call it financial advisors. So, technically speaking, when we talk of insurance companies, meron silang agents or financial advisors. Ito yung sinasabi yung direkta na kumakatok sa inyo, na nag-a-approach sa inyo. Hindi Film Life yung company, pero they are using the field agents. Iba yung employees na nagtatrabaho sa kanila, iba pa rin yung field agents. Later on, malalaman natin ang importance ng field agents sa pag-select ng distribution channel. Effective ba itong ginagawa ng mga agents na ito?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
kung nakapagkuha kayo ng insurance, they're effective. Pero hindi lang naman, bino mo how many millions ang population ng Pilipinas? How can Film Life reach all those million people? So, kailangan ba nila ng 1,000,000 agents? Siyempre, meron din yung ibang approach. Kumuha sila ng partner companies. So, kung nagtatrabaho kayo, na may insurance kayo, kasi yung mga kumpanya nyo ay nilapitan ng mga agents. And then, marami yan sa isang company. Sometimes, they stick to one insurance. Sometimes, every year, nagpapalipat sila kasi depende yun sa benefits, perks, sa inducements na binibigay ng insurance company doon sa particular business firms. Okay? Pharmaceutical companies. Oh, so yung mga drugs, drugs na legit. Hindi yung drugs sa street, ha? So what do you think is the distribution channel?
Wholesaler po muna, sir.
Wholesaler. So
Yes po.
example ng wholesaler ng ano?
Then to consumer.
Example ng wholesaler.
Mercury drug.
Wholesaler, yun. Mercury.
Watsons.
Very good, very good.
Mercury, ano pa ba?
Watsons.
Yes.
Watsons.
Okay. So first, meron muna silang distributors. Kasi malalaking pharmaceutical companies to. Hindi lang naman local, di ba? So, eto, foreign, global. Nagdi-distribute sila all over the world. So for example, itong Unilab, hindi lang sila dito.
Sila, nakahanap ka na?
Ano? Pag hindi ka magsasalita, pakimute, ha? Para paminsan-minsan okay lang yan para meron tayong icebreaker, na? Kasi ako, hinanda ko na yung aso ko rito at saka yung manok eh. Ayaw lang tumilaw, ayaw lang tumahol eh. Kompleto na sana ang ating virtual session. Anyway, to continue. Foreign. So meron sila sa Singapore, meron international. So they call it distributors. Yan. Pangmalakasan to. Hindi lang to basta-basta wholesalers. Yan. So, itong mga distributors na to, be it local or foreign, they're also using agents or natin sa mga medical representatives or mga medreps, di ba? Yan. So, dumidiretso ba ang medrep sa tao? Siyempre, diyan na dumadaan yan sa mga drugstores, sa Mercury, Sa Watson's, Generica, the generics pharmacy, etc. So from the drugstores, yan ang link sa customers. Isa pa, sa mga hospitals and clinics. So St. Luke's, Makati Med, Philippine Gen, Philippine Heart Center, yan. So nakikita niyo yung importance ng distribution channel. Ano ba ang purpose? Bakit tayo may distribution channel? Kasi siyempre, para ma-distribute yung ating mga produkto, mabenta, kumita tayo. So, makikita niyo sa marketing, align din dapat dito ang inyong marketing, yung advertisements, promotions, etc. Yeah. So, that's it for our examples. I hope everyone understands now the distribution channel. So, each of those, be it a distributor, wholesaler, retailer, we call them channel members. Channel members are those involved in the process of getting products or services to the end users. Now, the most important factor is to find a strong channel member. Bakit kaya kailangan natin ng makakita ng strong channel members? So that they can efficiently perform the distribution tasks necessary to implement the channel strategy. Each firm, each firm must develop its own list of criteria for channel members for its particular objectives and allow for flexibility for changes in policies and objectives. As I mentioned earlier, different firms have different strategic goals, different channel objectives. So, iba-iba rin ang kanilang mga criteria in selecting the channel member. So, the selection process, napakadali lang hindi mo napakadali. Simple lang ang selection process kasi tatlong steps lang. Number 1, finding the prospective channel members. So, kung ikaw ay manufacturer, kung ikaw producer, siyempre, maghanap ka kung sino magiging possible prospective channel member. Next, kailangan meron kang criteria to select. So, apply the selection criteria to determine the suitability of prospective channel members. Hindi ka lang naman sa tingin mo, o sige, sa SM supermarket na lang tayo mag-distribute. Hindi, dito sa itong restaurant na ito, dito na lang tayo mag-distribute. It depends. So, you have to have selection criteria. So, when you have the selection criteria, then you can select, evaluate, and then select. Kapag naka-determine ka ng mga channel members, then you secure the prospective channel members as actual channel members. So, sabi kanina, it is a two-way process kasi hindi lang dapat tayo mag-benefit. Dapat yung ating channel members mag-benefit din sa ating products or services. Now, finding prospective channel members, paano nga ba maghanap? So the most important sources for finding channel members are listed below in their order of importance. Okay. So we already have 10 more minutes. Kapag naputol, join tayo ulit. Okay? So field sales organizations, trade sources, reseller inquiries, customers, advertising, excuse me, trade shows, and other sources. We begin with field sales organizations. Kanina, di ba, we already defined ano ba yung field sales. Company salespeople are in the best position to know potential channel members, usually better than anyone else in the firm. When we say field sales or outside sales, it is the process by which companies visit leads and sell to them in person. So ito yung mga agents na nagpupunta sa mga, let's say, pharmaceutical company, nagpupunta sa mga drugstores, nagpupunta sa mga hospitals. So alam nila kung sino yung mga leads. Ito rin yung mga insurance agents na nasa mall, na kumakatok sa inyo, etc. Field sales representatives typically work for business to business and wholesale organizations. Wholesale processes rely on relationship building and long-term contracts. Hindi ito pang madalian lang. So example, HMO field salespeople help identify prospective companies to sell their products and services, making sales presentations to sales prospects. Yan, yung kagaya na example natin. Trade sources. Ano ito? Trade sources, ito yung mga trade associations, trade publications, directories, trade shows, and grapevine. These are all valuable sources of information about prospective members. For example, Philippine Exporters Confederation. Kunyari yung business mo, mag-export ka. Anong channel mo? Edi siyempre, you have to connect with the PhilExport. So, Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, pwede rin. Example naman ng publications, Trade Line Philippines, Entrepreneur Philippines, Business World, Negocentro, and many more. So these are sources, no? From top to bottom. Field sales, trade sources. Resellers' inquiries. Many firms learn about potential channel members through direct inquiries from intermediaries handling their product. So sila mismo reseller, nagsasabi, oh, please try mo dun sa ganito, medyo malakas din doon. Kasi kilala nila yung competitors nila. From customers of prospective intermediaries can be a source of information. Using informal or formal surveys of the views of customers, a firm may well be able to gain insights about the strengths and weaknesses of a prospective channel member from the customer's end point of view. Remember, hindi kayo, you are not alien to yung mga survey. Ito yung mga kahit maliit lang na papel na pinapasagutan sa inyo. Ito yun, kasi they want your feedback. Kumusta ba yung channel member namin na ito? Maganda ba ang service niyan? Kung kayo mag-grocery, for example, sa kayo mag-grocery sa Landmark or sa SM? Sa kayo kung mag-department store kayo, saan? Sa SM ba or sa Landmark? So, meron kasing mga idiosyncrasies. Meron yan mga kakaibahan sa kanilang sa characteristics ng employees, ng processes, etc. So makikita natin yan through survey feedback from the customer itself. Advertising. So advertisements in trade publications offer another approach to finding channel members. So attend lang kayo ng mga trade shows. Yan, para tasto kayo mag-advertise. Ay, ako po ay maliit na ganitong producer ng ganito. Bigyan niyo po ako ng pagkakataon to distribute my product. So kasi di ba ang sabi natin, ang producer pwede naman direct to the customer, pwede with the channel members. Yeah. Trade shows or conventions can be a very fruitful source for finding potential channel members. Many trade associations at the industrial and retail levels hold annual conventions at which numerous representatives from the various organizations are represented. For example, Food and Drinks Asia. So this is an international exposition on specialty food, delicatessen, confectionery, beverages, wines, and spirits. So kung ikaw ay mahilig ka mag-bake, may kang gumawa ng leche plan, ng tatapatan mo yung mango bravo, meron kang sarili mo ganyan, eto, attend ka rito para yung produkto ay ma-expose. Kung ang ano mo naman ay meron kayong paggawaan ng hollow blocks, yan. Meron kayong maliit na hardware, yan. Philippine Building and Construction Exposition, the Building and Construction Industry Expo. So mahalaga itong mga trade shows na to, mga conventions. Kunyari, Wedding Expo Philippines. Kunyari, meron ka namang tawag dito, kung ikaw ay isang planner, anong tawag doon? Wedding planner, meron kang photography shop, meron kang business about flowers, etc. Catering, ayan. Punta ka sa Wedding Expo Philippines. So the Wedding Expo Philippines is the biggest, longest running, and most prestigious bridal fair and wedding expo in the Philippines. Kung nagpaplano ka rin kasi, kung ikaw being a customer, kung nagpaplano ka magpakasal, pupunta ka rin dito sa Wedding Expo na yan. Titingnan mo kung sino-sino ba yung magagaling na videographers, photographers, caterers, etc. And other sources. Some firms also find the following sources helpful in locating prospective members: Chamber of Commerce, banks, and local real estate dealers. classified telephone directories, or yellow pages. Mga millennials, alam niyo po ba yung yellow pages? Nakakita na ba kayo nun? Noong unang panahon, telepono lang ang ating means of communication with customers and businesses. So gumagamit tayo ng yellow pages na galing sa PLDT. I hope nakakita na kayo ito. Direct mail solicitations, contacts from previous applications, independent consultants, list brokers that sell lists of names of businesses, business databases, and the internet. Okay, so I think we have to end this first part of our session before moving on to the next process, which is applying selection criteria. The process only consists of 3 steps, right? Finding the sources, then applying selection criteria, and then securing. It would seem or appear simple, pero hindi naman ganun kasimple. So it is not, ano yun? It is easier said than done. Okay? So please, end na muna natin itong session, and then please join again. Okay, see you. Please, I will end this now. So 35, I expect 35 participants again. Okay? So please rejoin.